What's up, you two people?
Hi.
You're in store for a historical gem today.
We're continuing our tour of the Christmas-themed Finger Lakes area, and today we are in Auburn, New York.
Yeah, we just arrived, and Auburn, New York has direct influence on the Civil War, women's suffrage. What else?
Capital punishment.
The Underground Railroad, film, YouTube. And so it has its fingers in most of American history.
Yep. And behind us is Lake Owasco, which is at the tip, I guess, the northern tip, or wait, it would be the southern tip of Auburn, but the northern tip of the lake.
Northern tip of the lake.
And in the summers, it's really beautiful, and now it's really beautiful too. It's just not too many people.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
I think that was good.
Yeah, okay.
Let's move on.
Hey everyone, welcome to Auburn.
We've now transitioned to the more metropolitan area of the city.
Check out some of this modern art. And this is my favorite building in Auburn. It's called the Phoenix. I don't know if you can see it. And of course, a little spoiler alert. There's a mural over there for Harriet Tubman. I don't know if you can see it. Let me see. Nope, we gotta cross the street. So we're gonna go check out the mural. See if they can see that mural. Still not. Auburn's not the birthplace of Harriet Tubman, but it is where she chose to live the rest of her life after running the Underground Railroad. And Auburn holds that proudly and dedicated a mural to her.
This is one of the murals that I think they have here. There's a mural, and I think there's a statue
And we'll see.
down the road.
We'll see a lot of that today. We just wanted to point out this mural of one of the greats. Now, if you see across the street here, there's a lot of law offices. One's called Law Office, and there's just quite a few law offices. Here's one Sugarman Law Firm. And that's pretty significant for this town because this town is known for its prison.
Wait, and another one. Oh,
It even has a nice restaurant here called Prison City. The reason why its prison is famous is it's because it's the first prison to carry out capital punishment by electrocution. So there is a little bit of dark history about this town.
well, I think anecdotally this prison became known initially before the execution. It was known for its contemporary style of treating their prisoners. And the restaurant Prison City is actually quite famous in the area. It's a brewery and a restaurant.
This is Prison City. So Kate wanted to show everyone this block.
It has little cute places. It has an Italian restaurant.
Ah.
That's good. A stereo bar. And I don't think we've ever been at the creperie, but it looks good. Also, there's a fire hydrant. And supposedly, now this is contested, but the person who invented the fire hydrant is from here.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, something, I believe his last name is Holly. Yeah.
How's it going, buddy?
You know, I've had better days, but being out here ain't easy.
Yeah. You like Auburn?
Not really.
Not really? This is a cute little alley off the main street of Auburn.
Oh yeah, in the summer months they block this, well, it's already blocked off, but they put tables out here and they have live entertainment. It's very nice, and it's a really good pizzeria right here.
Yeah, nice pizzeria. And there's like an indoor mall area. But we're coming up to 3 things of interest. Let's try to explain. So across the street here, we have Equal Rights Heritage Center. We have a statue of Harriet Tubman, and then we have the Seward Mansion. Seward was Abe Lincoln's Secretary of State. So we're coming up on Harriet Tubman's statue here in Auburn. Like we said, the mural Miro.
Mural.
Miro.
Yeah.
She wasn't born here. I think she was born Maryland.
Maryland, I think, yeah.
But yeah, Harriet Tubman. Apparently a very big woman.
Yeah. So the man that Mike just mentioned, Seward, he actually gave part of his estate to Harriet Tubman so that she can continue helping people who are trying to make their way north during the time of the Underground Railroad.
Yeah.
His wife was a fierce abolitionist.
Here's the Equal Rights Museum. It might be open, hopefully. Here we go. I think it is open. Oh, here's historical downtown Auburn. Hello. How's it going? Pretty well.
Are you here for the Folks March or are you here for?
Oh, this place.
This
And
one.
and Seward and Harriet Tubman's house.
Good for you.
Yeah.
Well, come and see us too.
You like to walk.
What is
This
this?
is a monthly walking group. We're called
Oh.
Senior Folks March. It's much nicer located and it's got New York, taste of New York over there.
Yeah. Well, y'all have a great day.
Thank you.
Thanks for stopping by.
Yeah.
They're doing a walk in Prison. I think this is.
Oh, so sorry. Excuse us.
This is doing. It's their last time of the year. They're starting the year up in the village of Cazenovia.
Alright. Let's talk about that later and talk about what we're seeing.
Oh yeah.
Because now I gotta cut all that.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh, go ahead. It's filming us.
You're good. We're going right there, so
Oh,
we'll let you go
Jesus.
in front. Thank you.
Yeah.
So this is the birthplace of Susan B. Anthony.
Oh, really? This town? Auburn?
Yeah, Auburn.
Wow.
So she is one of the driving forces behind the women's suffrage movement.
Let's go this way.
The official convention, the Seneca Falls Convention, was obviously held in Seneca Falls, but Susan B. Anthony was one of the main driving forces behind the eventual 19th Amendment,
Huh.
the ratification of it. Of course, she wasn't the only one, but she was one of the main drivers of it. Maybe afterwards we can get a shot of some maps.
Yeah. Have a good day.
Bye-bye. Have a good rest of the day.
You too. So as you can see on the right here, or whatever way this is for you, YouTube viewers, this is the Seward Mansion. Seward was Abe Lincoln's Secretary of State, and he had a pretty extensive political career, including governorships and stuff. But his claim to fame is being the Secretary of State during the Civil War. He, when Abe Lincoln, I don't know how to say this without being demonetized, but when Abe Lincoln was unalived during the theater, there was an assassination attempt on Seward as well. Luckily, he had a bicycle accident a couple weeks prior, which left him in a cast around his neck, and that cast saved his life when the to-be assassin tried to cut him. I hope none of that gets us demonetized, but we don't get enough viewers yet for it to matter. Oh,
So he was governor of New York, a state senator, a U.S. senator, and then the Secretary of State 2 times. So for 2 different presidents, one of whom was, of course, Abraham Lincoln.
hello.
Right through the front door there.
Oh yeah?
Yep.
The Seward House and lawn.
Welcome.
Thank you. Is there an entrance fee today?
Free.
Oh, it's free today? Oh, nice.
Enjoy your stay.
Thank you. Alright, let's enter. start with the greeting room.
You're not going to put me on TV or anything, are you?
Maybe YouTube.
No, yeah. This is the formal room. The house was built in 1816 by Judge Elijah Miller. He was a widower with 2 young girls. His mother and his sister came here and helped him take care of the daughters. He was a very wealthy lawyer. His young daughter, the youngest daughter, Frances, married William Henry Seward.
Oh, so that's how
They
he got
had
the
5
house, huh?
children. 4 lived till adulthood. So when he was governor of New York from 1838 to 1848, Frances helped him think about women's rights and inheriting the property, which women couldn't do. So when Judge Miller died in 1850, the house went to his daughter, which prior to that it couldn't have happened. So the house is 5 generations of the Seward family.
Seward never owned it himself.
Seward inherited, she died in
Oh, he
1865.
inherited from her.
He died in 1872, and then William Henry Jr., too, died in 1920, and 3 died in 1950, and then it became a museum, so it's never been outside.
Wow. And they still own it today.
The museum, it's run by we're a foundation
Okay.
with an overseeing body.
Does he still have descendants alive today? Seward?
Yes, there's still descendants alive today. The answer is yes.
Yeah.
They are of the youngest granddaughter, Fanny. They are from the Messenger family, and they are around the area, yes.
Yeah, I heard he gave his daughter, or his granddaughter, I can't remember, like a living stipend so she wouldn't have to get married.
Yes, he had a life insurance policy on her. It's their daughter.
Oh, their daughter.
The youngest daughter, Frances, but she died at 22.
That's pretty uncommon in that area as well.
Very uncommon.
Yeah.
But the feeling was, why should she marry? What rights does she have?
And she
at
loses
that time,
rights in marriage at that time.
Yeah, she loses everything at that time.
Yeah.
And she wanted to be an author. And women died in childbirth.
Yeah.
It wasn't something she wanted something more for herself. Mrs. Seward herself was very into women's rights.
Wow.
She fought a lot for suffrage. She wasn't front and center, she was more behind the scenes, but she definitely was an agitator. But she realized her husband was a foremost politician.
No.
And she could not outshadow him. It's not like Susan B. Anthony, who never married, or Elizabeth Cady Stanton, whose husband stayed in the background.
Mm-hmm.
That wasn't her relationship. Her job was, she was his conscience.
Yeah.
She tempered him down, she read his speeches, but she did her own thing. She established this house as a station on the Underground Railroad.
I think Churchill had kind of the same deal with his wife. Like she helped him with his political career.
Mm-hmm. Clementine. Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, so you know the history.
Hi.
Oh, what was your name? Bonnie? I'm Michael, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, Michael.
This is my wife, Kate.
Kate.
Hi, Kate. Nice to meet you, too.
We lived here for 2 years, and then we moved to Ithaca about a year ago. So we're just now coming back to. She's pregnant, so we're filming for the baby.
Oh, you know what? I didn't notice that. Thank you for saying that. When is the baby due?
4 weeks.
Wow. You must be pretty excited. Is everything ready?
Mostly, yeah. We have all the stuff. It's just still in boxes. I gotta set it all up. I gotta put the car seat in the car. And
Yeah.
we have an interview. Or,
No, you don't need it in the car yet. You need to get it into the hospital room first.
Oh yeah, they make you see it first, huh?
Well, you need to connect it.
I
You
need to figure
put
out
all
how
the
to do it.
connection,
Yeah.
You know, the state police will help you with that, too.
Yeah. Oh really?
Yeah.
Really?
Yes, because the tightness of it.
Huh.
Oh.
Huh.
I'm going to
Okay.
get the police to tell.
Okay.
And then we have a walkthrough with the pediatrician today at 4.
Yeah.
So we're gonna go meet them. They're gonna meet us at the hospital when the delivery's over. So it's our first child, so we're kind of just going off the cuff at the moment. You know, a lot of research.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
It's a pretty exciting time.
yeah, pretty exciting. And that's why we get some filming in, so she can see her parents, you know, when they're young and handsome, you know.
Good idea. Good idea. We all do change. I was young and handsome at one time too. So, nice
Well,
meeting
Bonnie,
you.
it was nice meeting you. We're gonna tour the rest of the house.
Still filming? Yeah.
Yeah.
So this is the room where all the furniture was uncomfortably small. So I think when we took a tour of this place, apparently it's really small because this is the greeting room and it's meant to entice people not to stay longer. And so they made the furniture just so slightly uncomfortable.
Yeah, so you leave.
Well, you can go around, but you're coming back.
Thank you. This is the library?
Yeah.
Wow.
It's definitely Seward's carriage.
Is it as ornate as this house is?
It's a bust.
I actually can show you a picture of it. Because I took a picture of it before they took it away.
Oh, that'll be cool. You'll have a before and after. Like,
Yeah.
here's the-
You should.
Start picking up the tempo a little. This tree.
And they could kind of just have like some mild, moderate entertainment while the men still sat at the table for more hours to come.
I think this was the room that they did the Alaska purchase.
And just retrofitting with all the different technologies of the day. And so much.
I think that's what they told us last time.
Yeah,
This
so
was the
originally,
room
yeah,
where
the
the
Oh, yeah.
Alaska purchase was negotiated.
Negotiated.
Still have electricity in 1920.
Very interesting. Thank you.
Oh boy, get it. Look at all the paintings.
Yeah, this is the exit. You're going down to the service floor, which is not on the top.
So depending on the year, more or less. But by the
Hello.
Hello.
Welcome to the diplomatic gallery up here. You're allowed to visit any of these rooms. The guy who's talking is named.
This is
Welcome to the diplomatic gallery.
So apparently all these paintings, he would, every time he went on a meeting, he would trade paintings with people.
passed away just about 8 weeks after Abraham Lincoln in June of
Okay.
1860.
Whose room is this?
The president's death. And the lovely oil painting in the drawing room
There's
is
Lincoln.
actually a posthumous painting. It was commissioned and completed after
I don't know.
his young daughter, Fanny, who dies at 21 of tuberculosis. After her death, he paints her from photographs using models, Fanny's sister-in-law's pose, and he includes symbols of death in the picture. If you see it again, or
Andrew Jackson.
she has a pale.
Oh,
That's the other.
Oh, look at this guy.
Drawing room downstairs on the main wall.
Yeah, we did see the one. It's the
Let's go on this
The
one.
largest one, yes.
one.
Thank you so much.
Hello.
How are you?
Whose room is this?
This is Judge Miller,
Ah,
who built the house in there.
the original architect.
Yes, and this is his portrait from his early days.
Ah.
He was a big guy, 6'4", 240 pounds. This was his bed, his original bed from 1860.
This,
Canopy.
his feet hang off the edge?
Well, that's what everybody said. They slept partially sitting up in those days to help with digestion and respiratory issues.
That's pretty crazy.
And they didn't have box springs, so there were ropes under there that they tightened to keep the feather mattress up, and that's how you get sleep tight.
Yeah. Sleep tight, huh?
Sleep tight.
Ah.
Of course, they didn't invent books, but some people use straw mattresses. But anyways, so he was a lawyer and he excelled in real estate law. Wrote a lot of real estate law. It's still in the front. And he sort of insisted that his daughter and Seward live in the house. They were married. They agreed to live here, so he wanted somebody to take care of him. He was kind of an imposing guy. He liked his wife. He never remarried after his wife died. So
Did his
he wanted somebody to take care of him.
wife sleep in the bed with him? In this bed?
No.
No, does she have a separate bed?
No, his wife died when she was quite young, in her late 20s. And so he built the house for his daughters.
Oh, okay. So this bed was made specifically for him.
Right.
So if he had a wife, it would be bigger?
I don't know. They didn't have king-size beds in those
Yeah.
days, you know. So,
I would assume they're all custom
I
though.
don't know. You know, from most things you see and read, a lot of times I don't think people share beds.
I didn't think so either.
Everything's original in the house except for carpets.
Oh, this goes somewhere else. Look how high that tank is.
Yeah.
Create a lot of gravity.
Yeah.
Well, not create gravity, but easily. Oh, this is the hanging of the people who tried to assassinate him. Probably shouldn't show that.
Oh, is that his uniform?
That's his son's uniform.
Which
Seward had two sons in the military during the American Civil War. One was a paymaster general, and the second was an active duty frontline soldier for the 9th New York Heavy Artillery.
Oh. So his own sons fought, huh?
What's that?
His own sons fought, huh?
One of them did, yes.
That's quite different from today's politicians. Today's politicians try to get their children out of the war, you know? Who's this guy?
This is Lewis Powell. He was the gentleman who tried to kill William Seward on April 14, 1865, the same night that Abraham Lincoln is assassinated. So it was part of one big plot to kill Lincoln, Seward, Vice President Andrew Johnson, and Ulysses S. Grant. Lincoln and Seward, however, are the only ones that received attacks on April 14, 1865. Lincoln is shot by John Wilkes Booth at Ford's Theater, and Lewis Powell viciously stabs Seward and several others at his Washington, D.C. apartment. Pictured here. Thanks, Rich. You're very welcome. Thank you for coming. Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays.
And Merry
Do
Christmas.
you folks have any questions?
There's a little bit of a glare on the frame, unfortunately, but that just underwent like a huge conservation job. It was in pretty rough shape. Hope you've enjoyed.
Yeah. It's really interesting.
And you're gonna get through on a regular tour, you do not get to go down the servants' stairs.
Ah.
Do right now.
So these are the servants stairs? Is it like when the house was in use, the servants would use these?
Sounds good. Now I do believe I'm
Servants
supposed to head out at around 2.
Okay.
Awesome.
Don't you burst in flames in here.
Hello.
How's it
Do you have
going?
any questions about the map? I can answer.
Oh, wow. Not on purpose.
Well, these are the servants' quarters, and then you got his grandson right there.
This is Seward's grandson?
Yep.
Oh, nice. Oh, this is where the servants lived, huh? Can we go up there?
You can't.
Oh, I see the
That's
chair.
why. Yeah.
Okay.
That's why. But,
Oh, they have a skylight. I mean, that's pretty fancy.
I believe this might have been the greenhouse.
Oh,
Seward House greenhouse.
it's pretty cool. Well, thanks, man.
You're welcome.
And I'll make our way down through here. This is pretty cool in here. I didn't even know this place existed. Don't burst in flames in the servants' quarters.
These are nice quarters.
I know, right?
So apparently one of the tour guides upstairs said this is one of the most well-preserved historical homes in the country.
Oh, wow. Hello.
So take pictures of everything?
Everything. Oh, film everything.
Filmed everything?
Yeah.
Great.
Make sure I still got battery. Yeah.
You still got it?
Yeah.
It just came from the servants' quarters, and they had a very small staff compared to most.
What's small?
Small, well,
Like numbers.
they said the cook, a gardener, a groomsman, but the gardener was the groomsman, the nurse, the governor, and the housekeeper. So what, 6?
6?
6.
Oh, is this
Down
what
there
it's
is the governor's, down here is the Mr. Seward's office.
Oh.
Yep, he passed away in October 1872 on the green couch.
That's it.
Yeah, and then when you leave, you're going right out this way.
All right, thank you.
Well,
Is this his office? I mean, it's a nice little office. I thought the library was his office, but...
No, I guess
Oh, look, he's standing in that photo.
I guess the servants' quarters, near being a servants' quarters, makes it less likely that that's the first place that somebody would go.
Makes it easier to get
Stuff.
stuff, yeah, from the servants. Here's the grounds.
Oh, the grounds are really nice, especially in the summer when everything's green.
Yeah.
Still nice now, but it's a little chilly.
Look at the houses across the street. All these houses are really nice. It was once a affluential area.
Yeah.
I mean, not much has changed. Back in 1860, Secretary of State had a mansion, 6 servants, you know, not bad as a public servant. He lived right here, and there's downtown Auburn. You can see the Phoenix there. Phoenix is the building. So let's take a look at this mural here, Harriet Tubman.
So a lot of artwork in this town to commemorate her. And
check out this contemporary art here.
oh, I think this is in honor of the Case Museum.
Oh yeah,
It's a film
it's
reel.
not contemporary art.
Huh.
So a little spoiler alert, we're
Thought it was contemporary art, but it does look like a film reel.
yeah, it's a film reel.
Yeah.
I mean, spoiler alert, we're going to the Case Museum, which is right down the road, and it is where the first music or sound on film was invented. So without the Case Museum, you wouldn't have cinema, YouTube, you know,
Us talking to you.
A few honorable mentions about this town. It's also where the time,
the first time clock was invented, which I guess to us is more known as the punch clock. So this is the Case Museum. I think they actually call it a research laboratory. Yeah, we're gonna go inside and explore it a little.
this is where the first sound on film was invented.
Yep.
So let's get started. Well, how about yourself?
Not too bad.
So they're doing some renovations and some new additions to this place. So we had to actually come in, decide. Yeah.
Let y'all lead. Wood. Merry Christmas. You want a cookie?
Or brown.
Or brownie. Oh, look at these old uniforms. Old piano. Drums. Oh, look at all these old tools. Linda, if you're watching, we got your next outfit. Don't get mad at me, Linda.
It does look in tune with her clothing choices, huh?
Yeah. What do you think so far, Kate? Should we get Linda this new dress?
Yes.
She's not hating me, isn't she?
Maybe if she watches this.
Oh, what is this thing? This is a medieval examining table.
I think this is for women's health. I think this whole room is a replica of a physician's office. And this might be where they treated women for hysteria.
Ah. Well, it says childbirth and midwife on there.
Yeah.
Look at this beautiful stained glass.
I think, like the Seward Museum, much of this house has also been preserved. So I think they changed, the walls and maybe fix up the flooring, but otherwise it's the same.
Oh, look at all this stuff. Cut your leg off with that. Look at all this old-timey equipment.
Huh. Our dissection kits still look very similar to that.
Yeah. Look at all them. Oh.
Oh yeah.
Gruesome.
Believe it or not, this is not for a construction worker or a technician. This is for a doctor.
Yeah.
It's called the Infancy of Modern Medicine. That's what this room is called. Okay, so this is where they start talking about capital punishment.
This is a room dedicated to the prison of this town. So here, there's a timeline of the prison. And if we go to 1890, that's when the first or 1888, that's where the first death by electric chair became New York State's official method of execution, and they had the first death by electric chair, I think, in 1890 here in this town.
Yeah. So this is a little bit of the dark history of Auburn. There's the chair.
And there's the first electric chair.
Or a picture of it.
And here's some sort of clock. Check out this clock. This thing's crazy looking.
It's a 1,000-year clock.
So it has day of the week, Wednesday, Thursday, has month, time, day of the month. It stopped in 2020 or 2002. That's pretty crazy.
So this, it's called the Bundy 1,000-year clock, and I know the name sounded familiar because
Bundy.
this was the guy who made the first.
What is that? And Bundy's the guy who made the first.
Time clock, the one that we were talking about earlier.
Yeah, you clock in and out of
clock
work.
in and out.
And you get the phrase clocking in or clocking out.
Yeah. This is a calculator.
Ah, for one of the first calculators.
They call it an adding machine, but.
Look at that wagon. I mean, you couldn't fit anything in there. Why would you even own a wagon that size? Who pulls it? rat terriers?
It's a model.
Oh, it's a model. It's a model. I think at one point they had an actual prison cell in here.
They might. Maybe that's in a different room.
That's history on the prison. Let's move on over. Look at the peacock. Look at the stained glass there. Yeah, I think it's Jesus. So this room is starting to be dedicated to the work they actually did at this local factory.
It's called Renaissance Man.
Well, I think that's what that is.
No, outside it said Renaissance Man, so I assume they were talking about the new one. Oh, that's a beautiful painting.
Which one? Oh yeah, look at this painting. I painted that. No kid room. I should show you a kid room.
No.
Alright, here we go. There's some other stuff.
Vision test kit.
This tests your vision.
Huh.
A lot of medical stuff here. Here's an old Boy Scout uniform.
Here's the Finger Lakes region. They have a map. So we are now over here.
Where we live?
Over here. Somewhere. In Derry region. Probably over here.
And where we at?
Over here.
Yeah. What cities have we reviewed already for YouTube?
We've gone to Skaneateles, which is just one lake over. You can watch that in our other video. And then now we're in Auburn on Lake Owasco.
We will do next either, I think we're doing Seneca Falls next, or where's that?
Seneca Falls is over here.
Oh, one more lake to the left. One more lake to the left, to the right.
Oh, that's right, yeah, sorry.
Yeah. And we'll do Seneca Falls next, Ithaca next. Where's Ithaca?
Down here.
Maybe Watkins Glen, which is internationally famous.
Yeah. And there are waterfalls all around here.
So this is our region. Oh, here's one depicting the Native American and history art. On the other side is one depicting the history of the region. Here we went to Seward's, right? That's Seward. Harriet Tubman. I don't even know what that is. Copper John on Auburn Prison. So maybe a statue for Auburn Prison. So through our Finger Lake series, we will view most of this history.
Yeah, so this is the map of a romance map, so I guess it's more the cultural map, and this is the industrial and agricultural map.
Oh yeah, I guess so. So this building here is the Case Research Laboratory, and it is responsible for developing the first sound on film. So all YouTubers, people who watch YouTube, TV, cinema, movies, go to the movies, the reason you can hear the actors is because of this laboratory in Auburn, New York. And here.
So I think when he first purchased this property, this was a greenhouse that he converted into a film laboratory, which is why currently there's no heat in there. I guess they could put in heating, but the original didn't have heat in it.
Yeah, so unfortunately we can't go inside. So we're standing outside of Harriet Tubman's final home. So after her work with the Underground Railroad, she settled here to live out her days as a free woman.
I actually think this was part of the Underground Railroad, and she helped people with passage while they were passing through here, and they stayed here. And if I'm not mistaken, Seward, whose house we just went to, allocated part of what used to be part of his property so that she could do that. He and his wife were fierce abolitionists, so they were happy to contribute to the cause, and this is where she worked out of, essentially, during after she got here and during the times of the Underground Railroad. I don't know if I'm allowed to walk down here, but I'm going to try to see if I could get closer to the house. So I think this might have been her home. And I think this entire premises is treated as it's a museum, so you could definitely visit it. Let's see what it says at the front. Yep. So this is designated as a historical landmark, this house. And you can actually see that right here. So this was a home for the aged. Well, everyone, that was Auburn and some of the historical sites that we wanted to show you today. I hope you enjoyed them as much as we did.
Yeah, stay tuned for further adventures. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff.